And also, other massive news, chat, is that Bâan is finally out. You can go watch it on Giga's channel. I won't do a watch along with it because I want you guys to watch it yourself. But I think after Garnt's doc is out, we can maybe do a little bit on the stream when we talk a little bit more about it in depth about how it was to direct it. Because I also have a video coming out tomorrow about the making of the dub. So if you watched it in English, which it is on English by default if you're in an English region, you can easily change it to Japanese there if you want to. I'll show you how to do that because some people don't know. You just click the settings of your audio track. You change it to Japanese. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to work on. So if you watch it, I had the pleasure of directing the dub. It was a lot of fun. I'm very thankful Gant trusted me to do it. Very easy to do, and I had a very talented cast of actors and also localization producers, and just everything was great. I also did a voice in it. I did do a voice in it. I did background voices because, you know, you need someone to do those. So I was like, all right, I'll do it. So that was very easy as well. But the dub turned out really, really well. I'm really happy with it. Again, you can go watch it on Gant's YouTube channel. Please go watch it if you have the time. It's 15 minutes and you're supporting some really cool independent animation. I'll put the link in chat as well in case you want a link. My voice is so obvious. I think you also are so used to hearing my voice. Okay, let's not dilly-dally around this, okay? You guys have listened to me too much, all right? You know my voice too well. Okay? Some of you get it right away. It's not my fault. That's not my fault, all right? I'm just terminally online, and so are you, all right? We're in this together, okay? You were very impressed with Sydney's voice acting. Yeah, Sydney did a great job. Sydney worked really, really hard, and it was a very hard. It's a hard thing to do, and I talk about this a bit in the behind the scenes that I'll be releasing tomorrow. But you know, it's not easy doing a dub of such a short film and having to portray so many emotions. And Sydney did a very good job. She did such a great job, and it's not easy. And massive respect, because I really wanted Sydney to absolutely nail it, and luckily for me, it's very easy. If you had the opportunity to VA in one anime, which would you pick? I just want to, let me do a horse in JoJo or something. Can I just do a horse? I just want to do like the background or something. Didn't recognize it as Sydney? I mean, that's great. That's great. I mean, but like, I also don't think the goal of a voice actor is to make so you don't recognize them. Obviously, you want them to blend into the character, and that should be your first thought, but like, some people just have really recognizable voices. Doesn't mean they don't fit the character. But I mean, it is good that, you know, people didn't immediately hear it and think, oh, that's just Sydney, right? They see this character and then they're like, oh yeah, that is Sydney's voice. That's normally better in my opinion. Alex Lee nailed it. I mean, Alex Lee always nails everything. Alex Lee just nails everything. So it was great to see him also nail another thing again. And again, you just go watch Bâan. Just go watch it. It's peak. It's 18 minutes, but it's like actually, like, you know, the credits start at like 16. So it's 16 minutes. You know, I'll have a break at 16 minutes. Just watch Bâan, you know? Easy. The one unrecognizable one you did was Charlie DeFista. That sounds like a meme. I did do Charlie DeFista. This is it, right?
Feathered rage. Years of searching.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember. Okay, I did that voice. That was a fun voice. Again, always so sad. It's so short, right? I would have loved to have done that voice for a long time and fleshed it out more. Would have been a lot more fun. Hopefully, Charlie brings more DeFista back into all our lives. No, I still hear you. I mean, if you're listening to me and you're trying to hear me, you will hear me. Did Gant tell you about the full extent of Bâan? Yeah. I mean, I was informed. Again, you'll watch the video. That should answer 95% of your questions. But there's a couple of things in the video where Gant, I had asked Gant, like, hey, does this mean this? Does this? And Gant was like, yes, but please don't tell people that, because I want them to make their own like interpretation. And I think that's what's good about it. I think it's always tough, right, when you have such a time constraint to tell such a well, how do you say it? Like an impactful story. But I feel like Bâan succeeds in what it's trying to do. I think I think the main complaint everyone said is that they wish it was longer, which I think is a great complaint to have. And I'm just excited because getting to see Gant do his thing is so cool, and knowing what he will be able to do in future is awesome to see. I think the one thing that when we're talking about watching it, that I feel like is the most noticeable is that like it's kind of hard to watch Bâan and not feel like you're like seeing Garnt pour his soul onto a medium. And I don't know, it's very touching. How many years did it get finished? Well, Gant's been working on it for 2 years. I mean, it is no small feat to get something like that done. And I think I'm really, really excited for Gant's documentary, because Gant, if you watched his stream last night, was showing a bit of it. He was showing like, I think 15, 20 minutes of the documentary. And the documentary is very, very good. So I'm really excited. And it is going to be interesting. The documentary looks so good. It's like, actually, it doesn't feel like a YouTube documentary. It feels like a genuine documentary. That's so cool. What documentary? Garnt is making a documentary about the making of the anime, which I think a lot of people will also find as fascinating, if not even more interesting than like anime itself, right? I think a lot of people have always wanted to see how this stuff gets made, like so in depth from a point perspective, from someone that like they can kind of relate to a bit more. And I think it's going to be really interesting. See how it does. Based on what Garnt said so far, there's a ton of world building and cut story. Here's to hope the studio picks up another season. I don't know what Garnt, Garnt is a mad genius. I don't know what Garnt wants to do, but I'm sure whatever Garnt figures out or decides to do, it'll be a great. I just trust Garnt, like entirely. Garnt is one of those guys where I'm like, I don't need to hear. You don't need to convince me, Garnt. You just tell me you're up for it, and I trust. Garnt is just one of those people who just, he wouldn't put his name to something he doesn't believe in.